Today we will start our new chapter, Chapter 2, Lesson 1, which is talking about the Kingdom Monera and Kingdom Protista. In our chapter, we will show the attempts of classification of living organisms and the classification history. First, the Latin philosopher Aristotle. He was the first who classified the animal into red-blooded animal and bloodless animal, and the plant into trees, shrimps, and wheats. Next, the scientist Carlos Linnaeus. He done his effort to establish the traditional classification system, where he classified the living organism into two kingdoms only, which were Kingdom Animalia and Kingdom Planeta. But he completely ignored the differentiation between the eukaryotic living organism, prokaryotic, unicellular, multicellular organism. What they meant by this important definition in biology? First, prokaryotic, that means the nucleus or the genetic material inside this organism is not surrounding by any nuclear membrane. Okay? But the eukaryotic organism, it's the organism which has nucleus but it's surrounding by the nuclear membrane. A unicellular organism means that this organism or the organism body is formed from one cell. This one cell do all the vital process, respiration, reproduction, digestion, all the vital process done by one cell. But the multicellular organism, that means its body forming from different type of cell. Each cell is responsible for a specific function. Then after that, the scientist Robert Walker at 1969, he established the modern system of classification where he classified the living organism into 5 kingdoms: monera, protista, fungi or fungi, planeta, and animalia. This type of classification which we worked by it till now. First, we were talking about the Kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera, the living organism which is inside this kingdom, is live individual or in colonies. The structure of the body is the unicellular organism. Nucleus is prokaryotic, which is, like we said, the genetic material is not surrounding by the nuclear membrane. The cell wall is formed from cellulose or pectin. The cytoplasm is the lack of many membranous organelles like mitochondria, plastid, and Golgi apparatus. Kingdom Monera is divided to two different type of organism. First one is archaebacteria and second one is eubacteria. What is the definition or the characters of the eubacteria? Eubacteria is the most survive animal can live in harsh environment condition. Harsh معناها it is very hard condition like hot springs, highly salty water, environment with no oxygen. This is pictures for the two example or for two organisms which is related to the archaebacteria. Second, we were talking about the eubacteria. Like we show in this picture, it have several shapes: spiral shape, root shape, and spherical shape. It can live everywhere in the earth, like air, land, and water. Nutrition of it: some of them are eutrophic, like cyanobacteria, and the other is heterophic. What the meaning of eutrophic? Eutrophic means this organism can produce its own food by themselves. But heterophic, it's depending on another animal to take from it its food. Next, we will talking about the kingdom protista. What are the general characters of this kingdom? The structure of the animal which is inside this kingdom is maybe unicellular or multicellular. The nucleus is eukaryotic. This means the genetic material surrounding by the nuclear envelope membrane. Some of them have cell wall and plastid. This kingdom is divided to several phyla, and phyla, that means the plural name of phylum. The most important of them phylum: Protozoa, Euglenophyta, Chersophyta, and Pyrophyta. First, we will talking about the phylum Protozoa. The mode of the life: they may be live free or parasite on another animal or plant causes disease of them. The structure of it is unicellular, producing a reproductive of this living organism. They reproductive, sexual, and asexual. This phylum is divided to 4 important classes. First one is Sarcodina, second Celifora, the third class is Flagellata, and the last one is Sporozoa. Let's know now the characters of each class of this. First, the class Sarcodina. The example of it, the amoeba. The amoeba has a spidiopodia. What the meaning of spidiopodia? It is temporary extension from the body, help it to move. Like we show here, this is called pseudopodia. This is extension. For that, it is movable. Second, we will talking about the class Celiophora. The example of it, Paramecium, and the type of locomotion هي طبعا locomoted، تتحرك ب organ which is called cilia, which is surrounded by the whole body, this organ. Next class, Flagellata. Flagellata movable, like the we talking about the protozoa. الثري classes الأولانيين بيكونوا movable. هنا الأورجنز اللي بتعمل بيها عملية اللوكوموشن اسمه flagella. This is extension is called flagella. Trypanosomia. And this type of organism parasite on the human and infected him with sleeping sickness. The last class is Sporozoa، ودي بتكون موجودة في البلازموديوم. وبتكون infected للhuman and cause a malaria disease. Next, we will talking about the phylum Euglenophyta. The example of it, Euglena. The structure, unicellular living organism. The cytoplasm contain green plastid. وهي برضو movable by the flagella. It has one flagella, like we show. This is flagella. Next, we will talking about the phylum Chrysophyta. Chrysophyta structure، وكلمة كريسو أو البورت بتاع كريسو جاي من كريستال، زي كلمة كريستال. due to they have glass-like cell، هي بتبقى بتتلقلق كده زي الكريستالات. السيل وول بتاعها contain silica، و most of them is unicellular and called diatoms. الimportant بتاع الdiatoms or this phylum، they are considered an important source of food for fish and other marine animal. The last phylum is Pyrophyta. They live in sea and ocean. They contain red pigment. For that في phenomena مشهورة اسمها red tide phenomena بتظهر في oceans and the sea due to accumulation of dinoflagella, which is the example of one organism which is including the phylum Pyrophyta. And if this organism accumulated in the sea تبدأ تظهر السي دي in the red color, but it is secreted toxic and it is kill fish. And this type of organism has two flagella. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.